Alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. You're alive. Good evening, ghouls and gals. Welcome to my 4th episode of my Wednesday wind down. It's late. Yeah, it is. It's 10. Isn't it 10? It's 10:07. I just had a lovely reading from a new client. Hello, Kimberly, if you're watching. Oh, hello, Cherise. Hello. Thank you for tuning in. My little night owls. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So, what to say? Oh, what is this in my hand? This is a replica. Hi, Tanya Barker. Yes. This in my hand is a Sailor Moon replica of the silver crystal that she uses to defeat evil. Isn't it cute? Let me put it back. Because I also have my little scepter. My friend gave me my scepter. Ain't that cute? Oh, that's so cute. You were staying up waiting. Oh, that's so wonderful. I'm glad I didn't disappoint anybody. Hi. Thank you again for everybody who did my Wednesday, not my Wednesday, who did my little spell on the spot thing. So, I find myself in need, again, of making a little extra money, and also, it's not just about that, but because I feel like I'm developing this great relationship with you guys, and I think that you guys seem to really enjoy, partaking and dabbling in the little bit of witchcraft that I have a spell book. Hi, Cosmic Consciousness. I have a spell book that I've been working on for the 20 years of being a witch, and I had written, you know what? It's a show and tell kind of day is what it is. Hi, Maury. In my own personal spellbook that I have made and held onto for 20 years, I, a long time ago, wrote this elemental love spell. Isn't that exciting? And you know what's so weird is that I have never done it. And I noticed that we are encroaching upon, on Saturday, a new moon, which is always good for love energy or growing energy and stuff that we want to come bring to manifest. And I happen to have a few long stem roses. Maybe I'll have to buy some. Okay, maybe I'll have to buy some more. Long stem roses. Actually, yeah, I'll have to buy some more to use it. Or maybe I'll just, maybe they don't have to be long stem. Maybe I'll just buy some roses or so. Well, anyway, so it's a new moon, and I'm looking at the calendar, and it's going to be November 19th, and, you know, the number 9, for some reason, has a lot of magical properties to love. So I was thinking of actually, for the first time ever, doing this elemental love spell. It's just using the elements, and I will buy the accoutrement, the air candle, the fire candle, the water candle, and the earth candle, and I will also buy the rose, you know, and it's supposed to be done on a new moon. Oh my god, even when I wrote it there. Now, technically, this is supposed to be used with, like, a photo or something of the intended one, and since I can't really do that with you guys, and because I think that if, because I know a lot of us and a lot of you are looking for love, so, I will write, an affirmation, an attraction thing that I will burn in the cauldron, but the rose will, you know what, actually, here's what I'll do. No. I'll get a rose for every single person that wants to partake in this spell. I think what I'll do is on Sunday evening, if you would like to partake in this, you're the deadline, because God, I mean, how fast can I dry out a rose? Oh, I suppose I could just put it in the oven, right? I guess I'm sure there's a quick way. So I think the deadline will be, since it is now Wednesday, you have until... Hi, aloha. Oh my god, are you from Hawaii? That's so fun. Okay, everyone who's watching, you have until the deadline to contact me via email, seanlittle14@gmail.com. Some of you are actually phone number clients. If you have my phone number, you can text me. But you have until Friday evening at, I will make it a hard deadline, we'll say, no, because I have to buy the flowers that night. We will say by Friday evening at, I will say, 6 p.m., okay, 6 p.m., you will have until Friday evening at 6 p.m. to ask to join in on this love spell rose thing that I'm going to try. Now, there is no guarantee that I can make it work, because I've never done it before, but I have to believe that I did not write this. I wrote this on June 30th of 2000, and it's 2017. So 17 years in the making. Oh my god, and 17 is a really good number for luck. So, you have until Friday, this Friday, at 6 p.m. my time, to deadline and elicit a rose. And the spell will consist of 15 minutes, and because I also have to buy candles and stuff, I am charging what I would charge for a 15-minute reading, which is going to be a flat rate of $35. So if you're interested in this, please submit your information, like your name. I know that's what I'll do. I'll write everyone's names on there, because you guys are all going to be looking for love. I know, isn't that why? Yeah, the spell book, yeah, I have it for, and you know what? It's loaded with a bunch of other shit. Like, I got so many things that I have to, like, add into here, and I've got binding spells left and right. It's insane. So, hi, Ty Williams. So, again, let me show you the spell up close so you guys can see it. That's it. That's the elemental love spell. Look at that. Isn't that cute? So that is a little bit of way for me to drum up some extra money. Also to expand the world of magic for you, and to also use magic in ways that I've never thought possible. So yeah, you will have until Friday evening, deadline 6 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time. God, I just fumbled that. Pacific Standard Time, to join in on the rose thing. It is going to be $35 is what I'm charging, because that's how much it would cost for a 15-minute reading. And with the fact that I have to go buy these cute little, I had to buy 4-element candles, and each rose that I'll have to buy. Yeah. So I hope that you guys join in on that, and I think it'll be a very exciting thing to do. And I've already gotten affirmation that one of the spells in my cauldron from the Spell on the Spot worked, so we'll be definitely doing that again. But yeah, why not use the powers of November 19th, the new moon, and all that magic, and cast a love spell right before Mercury goes into retrograde too, so it'll be a perfect thing. So, yeah, email me, seanlittle14@gmail.com. Deadline is Friday at 6 p.m. And I accept PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. Love Cash App. Well, I don't do a spell for Mercury retrograde. I do make little talismans that you know what, I will advertise making the talismans, and maybe I can mail them out to you guys. I mean, they're little necklace things, and I could charge like maybe $20 for that, I guess. I think Tracy is overseas. I think it's time to let the cat out of the bag. Yes, she's the kind of, she just kind of ups and left. That's why we haven't been doing our Fridays, if you've noticed. You will not see me again this week. I think it's only 2 weeks. I think she comes back sometime next week. I mean, I'm pretty sure she should be back for Thanksgiving, right? I mean, she's got a family. Anyway, that's kind of what she does, but it makes sense for Tracy because, she's so important, and I mean, she's got to be able to have her vacation too, so she can't, tell you, hey, I'm going because I know what would happen. You know that someone's going to leave, then she would have, no time to herself to do readings, and people would want one, so, that she is overseas in Israel, I believe, so, let's make sure she returns safely, but in the queen time, you guys got me to throw around. And, that's a Virgin Mary, and just V8. I swear one of these days we're going to have a cocktail together. It's just I was so tired and just don't feel like drinking. I just have to eat dinner and whatever. Well, I will definitely do the talisman thing with you guys. I make talismans for my friends as it is. I know. Didn't you guys find out about Corey Feldman? That ended up being an unsubstantiated alleged story. I do have a monologue. It's a brief one. It's a cute one though. It'll hopefully inspire you to go and watch the movie again. And it's also very of the time for you female folk out there. It's a #MeToo monologue. And I think it's very of the time. And it's one of my favorite movies from the 90s. And I think it's everyone's favorite movie. And actually, right now, it's a Broadway musical. And my friend, Constantine, he plays a lead in it. And he is in New York right now on Broadway doing it. Isn't that fantastic? So, all right. So I will do the monologue at the end, which is coming, and in the queen time, let's get back to our astrological spread, and such. Whew. I know I've done Scorpios, I think. I know I've done Libras. I know I've done Tauruses. I don't know who else I've done. Who wants to get their cards today? Did I do Virgos? I think I might have done Virgos. Cancers? I think Cancers. Should I do one for Cancer? Where are my Cancers at? You guys all, are we going to have a Cancer cluster today? Leo. Have I done Leo? I don't think I have done Leo, and you know what's really funny? Hi, Pisces, Gemini. Can we do Cancer? Oh, man. Oh, fuck. This is gonna be, like, weird. Aries. I got 2 for Aries, I think. I think I did Aries, though, didn't I? Oh, man, I don't think I have. Okay, Aries would be a good one. Pisces. Cancer rising sign. Pisces. You know, I think I feel like compelled maybe to Cancer. You guys, water signs, Pisces. I think Pisces is going to actually win. And you know why? I think because, here's what, all of us know, you know what, I'm going to do Pisces. I'm doing Pisces. I'm making an executive decision because Pisces right now are going through it. You have to be a little lenient with the Piscean folk because their ruling planet is Neptune. And Neptune has been in retrograde for a good month and a half, and will continue to be in retrograde for, I think, at least another couple months. Jiminy crickets. If you are Pisces out there, I suggest you go get aventurine and wear it because it'll help maintain your spirituality and your balance. But yes, Neptune is the ruling planet of only one sign, and it's Pisces, and that explains a lot of the emotional stuff that we've all been through, because the thing is, even though the planet goes into retrograde and it does affect one sign in particular, the ruling sign, it does affect us all. So all these emotions that we've been going through and all this stuff, I mean, and Neptune is like kind of a money planet, so that also I think explains for a lot of people's financial situations, including mine. I mean, it's been fucking hard. So, that's that. And we've got Mercury coming up. So, yes, let's do a Pisces tarot spread, because I think you guys need to hear a little bit of joy to get you through the next coming months, because you guys are in a retrograde, and that sucks. I mean, you know what sucks is when you're a Taurus and it's a Venus retrograde. Boy, was that hard. Fuck. Okay, let's do Pisces. We'll do the Pisces outlook for the next coming months, okay? Let's see. Alright, there's like this. I turn this crystal ball to give me the gift of your limiting. We're just show what's to come for Pisces within the 4 cards. Show give me the 4 cards that I'm interesting. Okay. Okay, Pisces, here we go. Let's. Oh my god, hi Stephanie, how are you? Yes, you always join, that's so cute. Alright, my Piscean folk, here we go. And okay, also, here's the thing too. I think the reason why I'm driven to do Pisces right now is that I believe, and I mean, you can tell me I'm wrong, but a lot of us, see, Pisces are very sociable folk, so I'm doing Pisces not just for Pisces, but I'm doing it for people who are friends with Pisces, because I feel like all of us have a friend who's a Pisces, and they're very social, and I think this will just be a little help for understanding, because I feel like the Piscean folks have been kind of going through it a lot. and we're all friends with them. So wouldn't it be nice to be able to have some great words of encouragement for them? Yes, because they so need it. I mean, they really do. And in fact, as we're doing this right now, my best friend, my brother, my Brandon Walsh, my Brenda, it just texted me right now, I invoked him, and he's a Pisces to the core, yeah, and I just had a reading with someone, and she was talking about her Pisces boyfriend, so, it's just a Pisces day. So here we go. Let's start with the Piscean folk with this. The Dark Moon card shows me this. What am I getting about this? Next month, it is the time to get off the pot. Actually, this card and this card are pretty much saying the same thing, Pisces. It's time to stop, whatever it is you're going through, stop it, okay? It's time to get off the pot. The time is now, which is next month. So next month, I see time to stop, okay? You've done the brooding thing for a long time. You know what's next. You know what's time to come. There's not any much more that needs to happen for you to just really just get up there and fucking do it, okay? You just do it. You have to do it, and that's the thing. You've just been so far away. But it's time to do it. The Scared to Fly card and the Dark Moon card show me the time is now. Now. Next. The Far and Away. Again, we're looking at, it's kind of a running theme. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say all through these cards. It's a really interesting thing. So it's a really simple read right now. The Far and Away card is also the idea of taking things out of daydreams and putting them into reality, okay? Make your dreams come true. So again, you're dreaming. This is you with the horns. But it's time to fucking make the dreams come into reality. So if the cards themselves tell the story, it's like, okay, I'm sitting here, but it's time to fucking go, okay? And it's interesting, too, that it's a nighttime and it's a daytime dream. So it's like the idea of also, yeah, they hate change, almost more than I do. But it's about, so it's like, okay, so what this is showing me, Pisces, is that your nighttime dreams and your daytime dreams are the same, okay? This is in reference to what it is that you truly want, that'll make you truly happy. And I think it's career. I'm getting career, but I'm definitely getting it's a life-affirming thing. And it's about time to fly away. The time is now. The time will be next month. There is no more waiting. The time is time. Okay? There's that. Now, that is a very linear reading. That's a pretty simple thing. It's time to do it. It's time to go on. Okay? So there's that. Now, the last thing to say, and I don't know if this will be romantically for anyone. I don't really sense that. And I don't think, why I don't think romance shows up in these cards right now is because romance is not what you need right now. Especially with your planet being in a retrograde, your emotions are already stir crazy. So the best thing for you to focus on, Pisces, is you and your work and what'll make you happy. And you Pisceans love to always put other people's happiness before. But this is not the time for that. This is the time for being all about you. So romance is not something you should be wallowing about right now. It is not for you. Look at, it's always just about you. It's you. Okay? Now that being said, sometime next month, you will encounter a queen of her own. The Follow Me card shows a very strong, regal, feminine entity. And this might also have to do with all of this. But this opportunity is going to be, hey, take my hand, I will take you there. I will take you to the next step. So it's kind of like, you got to just take that hand. So here it is. It's like, you think you can do all this? No. And that's another thing too. You Pisceans love to do everything by yourself. But they'll taking the hand of an established being. Like, if this is you being Britney, and you need to revamp your career, well, Madonna is going to get that done. So take the bitch's hand. That's a really gay pop culture icon reference, but it's the reference that we need, okay? It's literally that. So, next month we'll unveil this bitch. And you know what? Some of you I have a sense of, you have a feeling of who this person might be. So it's gonna come to this point. It's gonna be like this and this. So reach out. So here's the story of the cards, right? So where are you gonna fly to? Where are you going to fly? You're going to fly right there is where you're going to go, all right? It's time to fly to this bitch, and she is going to take you to the next step, okay? That's a pretty simple one, actually. I kind of like that was a really consistent thing. And I really like that I mean, I guess that's kind of like what you guys really need. You guys need something to be really, really consistent and really, like, kind of hammer it into your head, like, over and over and over again. Oh my god, yes. How can I not believe that? Pisces have to hear it, like, 3 times just to hear it. So hear me. Okay? It's gonna come. That is what you need to do. That is, and that is that. That was a good catch, huh? I almost dropped that. Alright, you guys. So, let me recap. Like, you know, Mr. Rogers or something. Also, by the way, if you guys happen to have Hulu, I would suggest checking out Sarah Silverman's new show. I think it's quite fabulous. What she's doing in this medium, in this platform, is really inspiring. She is talking about politics and all this stuff, but it's really wonderful. She's using humor and, like, in herself, but it's really good. I love it. So I would check it out. It's called I Love You, America. It's Sarah Silverman, and I highly suggest it. It's the best talk show on TV right now, I think. Okay. Now, oh, fuck. I have to blow my nose. Hold on. Alright, you guys, so, good. I'm glad that Pisces reading was good for you, Pisces. I'm glad that it resonated. I love to hear that. That's amazing. Excuse me. And now, my dears, let's recap with everything I said. And what I said was, if you are interested in participating in my guinea pig love spell, it'll cost $35. Your deadline to apply for this will be Friday, November 17th, 6 p.m. my time. And that is the time for you to put your name in, and I'll get you a rose. And pay me by that point, too, because I'm not going to go and buy stuff for people who are going to say, yeah, I'm in, and then I don't get paid. I mean, none of you have ever been like that. I just, you know, I have to say that on the air of caution, because I will have to go out and buy this stuff. I have to buy each rose. Luckily, I live right across the street from the farmer's market. I bet you can probably buy those roses, like, real fast and quick and individually, even. It's even better. Yeah. Okay. Oh, right. The monologue. And then we're going to end. So, a Pisces recap. Basically, to recap, the time will be next month. Or now. But do it, okay? And just say yes to the follow me card. She will help you. Whomever she is. Lastly, it's the monologue. Okay, so the monologue comes from one of my most favorite movies ever, and it's a short little brief one, and I think it's just what women need right now, to remember that, that is your world, and that you guys are fierce. Now, one of my all-time favorite movies growing up ever, I mean, and consequentially, she definitely marked me as an individual female, as a female heroine, anti-heroine, I suppose, but a female heroine nonetheless. So I loved and took note of the movie Cruel Intentions, with Sarah Michelle Gellar and Reese Witherspoon and Ryan Felipe. And Catherine Murtoy just stole my heart as this evil, vixenous woman. I mean, my God. So fierce, though. I mean, to really, you know, think about a character like that. Yes, she might be doing a lot of bad things, but Jesus, she has all that, like, fucking, like, the cojones to do that. I mean, wow. I always think that those kind of female characters are just amazing to watch, just because I think it's amazing to watch a woman really stand up to a man in a man's world, you know what I mean? And I think that a lot of those movies from the 90s and stuff like that, I mean, you know, it's really interesting. I mean, one of my favorite movies, if you want to know a little about me, is Elizabeth, with Cate Blanchett, and she portrays Elizabeth I in her ascension to the throne. The Crown is also really good, because you can see what happens to our dear reigning queen right now, Queen Elizabeth, and how the sacrifices that she had to make. But I think it's really interesting. So anyway, my brief little monologue comes from a scene. I will set the stage where she is in the middle of a takedown to basically get back at the guy that dumped her for some new little innocent twit, as she says in this monologue, and her cohort, her brother, her stepbrother, Brian Felipe, is like, I don't know if we should do this. Hi. Oh my God, you were just watching a marathon? Oh, that's lovely. Well, enjoy this as the closer. So, this is a scene where she basically is telling Sebastian that she's like, you know what, let's get on this, and he's like, hey, I don't think we should do this. Like, do you really stand, like, are you aware of the ramifications we're about to cause? Because she's about to get on the phone and, like, start stirring some shit. Oh, I love that you caught me live, too. Thank you, I love you. The Battle of the Blondes, oh my god, that was really funny. That was such a weird thing. Oh, I love watching Mia. I know I miss Tracy. Tracy, I miss you if you're watching this. So she's about to make a phone call, and she's about to fucking, really, like, go to town. And he's like, I don't know, are you aware that we're about to do? She's like, yeah, I'm aware. I was like, are you really? So that's when Catherine gets up, and she sashays over to the fucking side, and he's like, I mean, we've done some fucked up shit, but I mean, this is really crossing the line of no return. And so her monologue is as follows. Her response to him is exactly this. Eat me, Sebastian. I mean, it's fine for guys like you in court to fuck everyone, but when I do it, I get dumped for little innocent twits like Cecile. God forbid that I enjoy sex and I exude confidence. Do you think I relish that I have to act like Little Miss Sunshine 24/7 so that I may be considered a lady? I'm the Marsha fucking Brady of the Upper East Side, and sometimes I want to kill myself. So there's your psychoanalysis, Dr. Freud. Now tell me, are you in or are you out? Yay! That's it, and scene. So hashtag me too, because Fierce, I hope that inspires you to go watch the movie. If you haven't seen Cruel Intentions, it's one of those amazing 90s movies that still stands the test of time, and it's because it's a readaptation of Dangerous Liaisons, starring Glenn Close back in the day, and apparently it's like a word-for-word, adaptation and stuff like that. So, this has been my little Wednesday wind down. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you for joining me. Oh, thank you for the applause. I know I love doing these little closing monologues. I think about them all the time and what I'm gonna do. Okay. So again, seanlittle14 @gmail.com. If you want to join in on the little love spell that I'm doing on November 19th, it's $35. Deadline's until 6 p.m. to get a rose with your name on it. And I love you guys. And remember, that we are living in a hard time, but we have each other, and that's the best thing to know, that we're all connected. And I'm so happy to be connecting with you, and you're connected with me, and that's just amazing, right? That's the real amazing part of all this technology and all this stuff, is that we're able to really connect with each other, and we are all connected, even if we don't even know it. And that's the more that we realize that, the better that we can heal the world. That too. And the last thing I'm going to say is, I was just telling this to my other client, and I came up with my little Sean Little-isms. I should just write them all down and publish a book. Fuck. But this is about money, okay? If you want to make money, then be money, okay? So y'all know what that means. If you want to make money, then you got to be money, which means you got to walk in and own it, all right? Thank you guys for joining me, and let me know about Sunday, and hopefully me and Tracy will reunite on the screen, and we will see each other. But tune in next week. I will be here, hopefully a little earlier. This is just, I always try to get here early. Yeah, always. I'm glad that those words of encouragement are encouraging, because I try. I love you guys so much. Mwah. I'm going to eat dinner and watch TV, and I love you. I'll see you next week, and let me know. Have a good one. Mwah.